I just did.
Okay. Today we're going to deal with our rules of exponent, and we're going to deal with number 2 called the power rule. If you look at the power rule, I have a piece in the middle taken to a power, and look what happens to the exponents. We multiply it. So on your number 2, I want you to write this down. And technically that's the only note you need for today. And then we'll go through some examples. Again, number 2 is the new one for today.
Wait, so what about this now?
Unless you want to write an example down. Otherwise, yeah, you're done with it. All right, are we done?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's look at this very simple example. So, who can raise their hand and tell me what the answer to this one is? Shelby.
X to the 12th.
X to the 12th. All right. How about this one? Michael.
A8B12C4.
Now, he is making the assumption, he's correct, that the power here is 1. So we multiply this power times each one of those. All right, so let's go deal with one that has a coefficient. Okay? Now, we understand that everything inside there has a power of 1. So this would be 3 cubed, a to the 3rd, b to the 15th. So what's 3 cubed? 27. So your final answer would be this. Okay? Now let's deal with it as a negative power. And we can use negative powers. The first thing I would do is I would write it as the reciprocal. So what would be the reciprocal of this quantity?
1 over.
So we have 1 over 3ab, the whole thing to the negative 3rd. So, or positive 3rd now. So what's 1 to the 3rd?
3.
What's 1 to the 3rd?
1.
1. Then I take each one of these to the 3rd power. So 3 to the 3rd,
27.
a to the, and b to the, okay? Now they're going to add more operations. If you look at this, I have 2 power rule problems. So we want to deal with the power rule ones before.
There's a couple little kickers in the belly.
So, Ryder, what would I get from this first one?
Is it just gonna be x negative 4x? Or
X to the negative
4, my bad.
Okay, now, who can tell me what I get for the second piece? Ryan?
81 x to the 4th y to the 8th.
But I'm not done, because these are both the same base. So now I'm going to use the product rule. What happens when I have the same base?
Just add.
You add them. So what's a negative 4 plus 4?
Just adds.
81.
What's a negative 4 plus 4?
0.
So now I have 81 x to the 0, y to the 8th. But what is x to the 0?
1.
So it's a coefficient 1. So my final answer is 81 y to the 8th. Today's lesson is very simple. When we have the power rule, we multiply the powers. We multiply every power inside. All right, you can turn that off.